Yeah, I'm here. I'm just getting a few things together right now. So, just seeing who stumbles in. So, but yeah, I'm here and I'll be discussing a few things of what I see going on, but still getting a few things together. What's good? What's going on, y'all? So, yeah, I'm just getting a few things together. I had to take a bit of insulin. My glucose is a little high, but I did want to share stuff of what I see going on just within markets. So, not discussing price here. So, but just markets. So, anyway, um, yeah, fun-filled day today. Figured out that the front yard was nothing but weeds. I guess I fertilized it so much I killed all the grass. But hindsight, you know, it was good to get those kind of weeds out of the ground anyway. And I'm probably just going to end up throwing sod, on top of that. That was originally sod, or I think it was a sand. Sorry, pouring a drink. All right, but yeah, it was I think it was all the sand that was brought in, and then the sod was just put on top of it, and it like fried the grass. So, combination of things. So, anyway, still a lot of construction to go on. But yeah, doing good. We doing good. If anything, driving myself crazy, and that's like a short trip, right? So I think my mic is on. Yeah, it is. What's up, Con? Anywho. All right. Well, I guess no time like the present, right? So I'm gonna get in here and open this up, and what I've been saying now for I don't know, well over a year, with crypto market as a whole, as far as November through February, right? So this is just a 3-month chart. Digibyte, I think, is on the screen. Let me see. Yeah, I've got my screen enlarged, um, so that way I can see. But yeah, just a 3-month chart. Now I'm saying November through February because it's every coin, coin by coin, because everything has trading pairs of that of BTC and whatnot, and so when uh, when Grandpa moves, so does the rest of the market, right? Because it's just a trading pair. However, the November through February. So I think I've been calling it for over a year that this is, the market reversal that I see, and which is why now I've begun to start putting my dollar cost average back into crypto. Um, where we are right here, I do expect this price to come back down to at least touch this level. As far as on the chart, because I line this up. I line this up with this point right here, whatever that shows on the screen. I'll go back and review this later because I don't know how to draw lines on this. But from this point here to then the underlying point of here. So what date was that? So December, where was November? Well, I'll show you that in a minute, but I see this as just a line that's been drawn straight across, giving more support towards the upside. But, that's kind of what I wanted to discuss is that, Black Swan, possibly a lot of stuff going on within our fearless leaders writing statutes and laws and whatnot right now. So anyway, let me go back, a year, right? So we're still on Digibyte here. Okay, but November, see this dip within this time frame? So yeah, November, bam, right there. That dip is famous on all of these different cycles that I'm going to show here. So this dip in November, where was the low? 0.00605 was the low on Digibyte. And then, began the higher lows. So, basically a new market cycle. So if we were to go back to this was 2021. So back, let's see, this fall, it's in this area, and then traded, but came up on this bump up, and that's kind of where I feel that we are right before that bump up. So as far as the market cycle beginning over again, because same thing, you go to this and then you have this sideways movement. Of course, the further back that you go, the smaller that movement gets, right? So I just want to illustrate that on the chart. Again, throw price out the window. It's just, is this the next market cycle right now? Kind of where I'm at. So let me go back to the 1 year, then the 3 month on Digibyte. So yeah, there's higher lows. Now let's go to, let me figure out where I'm at because I'm on a different screen here. Let's go to Bitcoin, right? All right, so again, go to the 3 month. So again, a little delayed, I would say. Well, I want to see a little past this because this only begins at November 21st. So, but yeah, higher lows. So is this the next market cycle? It's kind of what I'm thinking. So 1 year ago, what is this? November, bam, right there. November, bam. And, are we just in for higher lows? Is this the beginning of the next cycle? So again, wait, let me go, what is that, the 1 year? Yeah, and I did the 3 month. I'm not really seeing anything as far as a pattern there other than what I've already outlined as far as the November through February that I saw a while back. And hopefully this is it. Let's take another one. Let's go to Cardano just to see, like I said, an unbiased view here at the markets. So let's go to 3 month. Well, higher lows. So now with all of this CBDC stuff that's coming about, and them trying to control the on and off ramps and going after different exchanges, this may in turn cause that black swan within crypto. I don't know. I'm no soothsayer. I do have money on the sidelines still ready to pounce in the case of, I think that's wise to do. I know, well, for me, like when I put my dollar cost average into crypto, I don't buy on that specific date anymore. I try to play a little more, or try to pay a little more attention to charts, so that way, now granted, it's huge on my screen, so that way I can try to catch a glimpse of, what I see going on. And anyway, the 400 a month that I throw into crypto now is new money. So, and moving forward, I'm only going to begin with new wallet addresses. But I don't particularly use that dollar cost average on the first of every month, because then after a while of doing that, you begin to question, well, what if I had changed that to the third of every month? And I could have ended up with just a little bit more. So, now I just store that 400 a month aside until I see a good buy-in. And, today's what, the 18th or something like that. So we got roughly another 10 days. So right now I'm kind of like looking at the market as far as my next entry points, as far as the market as a whole, not specific coin or coins, but as far as the market as a whole, as far as an entry point. So, I mean, where was the low here? Cardano, 24 cents, 24.4 cents. So, and right now it's at 40 cents. So let's see, let's go out 1 year. Let's see if November pops up yet again, right? Let's see, not really. A dip began here in November. Not really as pronounced as others. Let's see, let's try Litecoin. Let's go there next. So, and this is just me thinking out loud, looking at markets again at the three month, so November through February time frame. And this low was December 19th at $62. I remember Litecoin hitting like 50 something. Hold up. I remember it hitting 50 something. When was that? 57, 46. That was back in June last year. 47 again in November. Well, there's November 9th, but let's see. That's not really as pronounced as I would like to see it on a chart, but still reminiscent of the others that I just showed. So at a low of $47, where'd you go? Come on. $47.57. So, and right now you're over double. So in under 3 months' time, you've doubled that investment if you purchased around the $50 mark. So, but anyway, let's see. That's the 1 year. Back to 3 month. So yeah, I mean, what is this? What date does that begin? November 21st. So yeah, in my opinion, this looks to be the next cycle to me. Again, anything can happen. Black swans can come out of the cave and fly down and do whatever, So, I mean, they can come out with the CBDCs and try to crush this market. So, I mean, yeah, have funds on the side. But as far as, for me, not as far as advice in any way, shape, or form, this is just for me. I'm looking at an entry point. However, from where it is here, I'm looking for a little bit of a pullback, and then that's my entry point to confirm this. which would be what, $88.26. So just figure $90 on Litecoin would be my, and I'm sure, look, I already know 5 years from now, we're going to be looking back and here's this dude bickering over $10 of Litecoin, right? From $90 to $100, and it's like, well, what in the shit, it's, 4 figures now or whatever. Look, I get it, but I just wanted to illustrate as far as what I see. I mean, the best time to have gotten in would have been back here when it was, 50 and $60. But, if you're just seeing this now as far as entry points, I think once we have just, what would that be? That would be a 10% dip from here, roughly, in alts, not in Bitcoin. So what would that be? Like a 2% dip in Bitcoin? So are we going to see $20,000 Bitcoin? I don't know. 22 again? I don't know. I don't think that we're going down towards the 10 to 12,000 like a few people just speak of out there. I mean, it's just me. I mean, I'm happy either way. I mean, I've got time as my greatest asset in this market. So, but, are we going to 30K, 35K? I don't know. I thought we were going to go to 190K because I 10x'd all previous market cycles. So from the Mt. Gox era, what, $1,200, $1,300 Bitcoin back in that day to, I think a bit of an overshoot. So I see like $16,000 Bitcoin, but we went to 19,000. So a blow off top. However, and then from 19, I was figuring another 10x from there to be close to 190,000. So I don't know, is that going to happen this cycle? So 190,000 on Bitcoin. I really don't know. I really don't care either. My position of Bitcoin is not 50% of my alts. I have a huge position in alts for a few reasons. So like if you're able to catch alt season just right, I mean, that is truly where wealth is created, where my wealth was created. So it was from catching the alt seasons. But within alts, you can, excuse me, you can lose the farm too. If you catch it towards the high, if you're running in chasing after something, but if you see a crash and a crash for a good long while, there's a good chance that you're at the low. Now it can, be wary of anyone who can predict the absolute low or the absolute high, but in my opinion, that's where we are. So, and for all the CBDCs and whatnot coming about, that's exactly why now I'm only using all new wallet addresses. I am not going to connect the two whatsoever. There's no reason for me to go back to any of the old wallet addresses. I mean, and I only keep a certain amount in each, because if one wallet address ever gets compromised, what's the point in all of this? If one wallet gets phished or hacked or whatever, or, compromised in any way, even be it with government or, whatever they want to try, to link my accounts with a CBDC. So I feel it important to issue a word of caution moving forward to only use all new wallet addresses. Let all the other ones go dormant. So just keep that off on the side and start all over again with all new addresses. So, yep, that's where I'm at. So, anyway, let me see. There you are. Pull Digibyte back up. And look at that 3 month. Let me get back over here. See what y'all up to. Digibyte never moves. Bullshit, dude. I got a 51x last time in 2021. And then if you want to say Digibyte never moves, look at the charts of 2007. I'm sorry, of 17 compared to that of Bitcoin. Digibyte had a 280x return compared to a 16.5x of Bitcoin. So I don't know what chart you're looking at, but might want to zoom in a little more. What's up, Paulie P? What you mean you're not? You're not what? Since then, what? Since then, 2021, the last market cycle? I mean, look, hey, give me just a sec. Let me jump back in there. I'll point it out to you. I'll show you. I'll show you right here. Because am I on Digibyte? Yeah. All right. Let's go to all. And I mean, this is just for fun. This is unbiased. You know, I mean, look, I own Bitcoin, I own Ethereum, I own Litecoin, I own Digibyte, I own Theta, Persistence, XRP, Stellar. I mean, I'm diversified across over 20 assets. I'm looking at this as a market as a whole, not as my coin is the ultimate coin. But I mean, if you want to go to the locker room and go measure sticks, well, here you go. All right. So my last buy-in was at 0.0035. So I don't quite remember exactly on what specific day, but that was my last buy-in. It went down to like 0.002 something or other. Yeah, there it is, 241, 0.00241. But let's just take a measure move from my buy-in at 0.0035. Well, I mean, it went to 20 cents, but I sold at 18. Well, no, this shows it went to 18.5 cents. I thought it went to 20. Anyway, I sold at 18. So 18 cents from 0.0035. Dude, that's a 51x. That's what I did this last cycle. Now let's go back to 2017. It was like 3 zeros, 0.000 something. And then it went to 7 cents. Okay, now let me find it on the chart. Well, actually, the high was at 12, almost 13 cents. But in that time, at 7 cents, somewhere between there, around December 25th-ish, somewhere around there, 2017. But where is it? 0.000. Wait, no, it was earlier 2017. Early 2017. Hold up. There you go. Somewhere in that ballpark. 0.000, let's just call that 35. 0.00035. And let's just say then, you know, it shows 12.6 cents or 12.9 cents is the high, but I was just measuring to 7 cents. No, I mean, wait, did I say 7? It's either 7 or 8. But yeah, that was a 280x. Okay, so let's say January 1st, if I can get the mouse to go on it. I mean, so that, oh, it doesn't move. Horse shit, dude. Look at the charts. So anyway, just a little backdrop. But anyway, regardless of which coin that you're in, I think that this right now is the next market cycle. So yeah, cheers. Speaking of which, let me get this drink. No, oh, did you mean betas? It's spelled with an A. I don't know what you're trying to say. No habla de abbreviation. NOR. I don't understand. Crying about $90 Litecoin. It hasn't moved. I don't know where you've been, dude. Digibyte dropped down to, well, I mean, the market as a whole has been moving. I mean, not just Digibyte. So, I mean, I don't know where you're at. Why did I miss SHIB? I guess because I prefer. I'm just not interested. I've been doing this since 2014. Look, if you knocked it out the park with SHIB, congratulations. I'm happy for you. I don't understand all this bullshit, Shibarium and this and that and bone and all of this other kind of stuff. And I mean, whatever. So I'm not in it for that. I'm not crying about $90 Litecoin either. But I'm just pointing it out. I mean, as far as what I see on the chart, if I were looking, and I am, now I've got 2 months of a dollar cost average saved up. 10 days out, I got another $400 to throw in. So it's like, I'm looking for entry points now. Yeah, I didn't miss SHIB. I dodged it, no doubt. I mean, a lot of people told people to get in the SHIB at that point, and then, it was like, I think JSNP4 did. JSNP4 said everyone to buy SHIB. I don't know. It then doubled from there. No one sold and took any profit. And then now it's like worthless compared to what it was. So it's like, whatever, but risk reward. I mean, if you have to be comfortable in whatever you buy, if you're worried about losing $100 in crypto, I mean, look, you should go buy bologna and, and hot dogs and that kind of stuff. I mean, to each their own. When do I think Theta is going to fly? Well, I've been discussing in this video so far, which has just really been me ranting and raving. I think the market as a whole has just begun a new cycle. So, we could trade sideways for a little while and then go back up. I mean, I thought that $16 was low. I took profit, at $13? So, but my buy-in, I threw 10,000 in Theta at 13 cents, threw another $10,000 in Theta at 8 cents, thanks to Michelle White Dove and JSNP4. Just as a what the hell, why not? And, Yeah, that turned into 3.6 mil after the 5-to-1 offering and all of that kind of stuff. I still run a Guardian node, but I sold off a ton of Theta. I mean, a ton of Theta I sold. Theta fuel too, so I took profit on that as well. I know I could buy in right now for much lower, but you know, this last run I sold another like 7,500, either 7,500 or 15,000 Theta. At my last sell was at $1.64, somewhere in that ballpark, $1.64, $1.62, with the intention to buy Theta back at like, I don't know, 50 to 75 cents. And it did drop down that low, but it's like I didn't do it. I just diversified into other crypto. So that, and it gave me, you know, I still have what, $5,500 left of that sitting on the sidelines. So ready to pounce on whatever other opportunities that I see. Does something help your health? I don't know. I can't tell what that is. Don't know. Too much of anything's bad for you. But yeah, market as a whole right now, I think we're in a new cycle. So congratulations. So yet again, November through February, so the 3-month chart began higher lows across many different crypto. So again, here's Bitcoin, same thing, 3-month chart, began the higher lows. Just my opinion. I mean, it's across many, you know, Cardano. Let's go to Polygon. Just go take a look at Matic. So that's a nice 3-month chart. I mean, here's my thing, right? So, you know, one time a Maxi said something like, I sound too scammy or something because of the way that I trade within crypto, and I don't see it as scammy at all. I see it as profitable business model. I mean, but I'm not selling anything. So, I mean, this is a profitable investment model, I would say, is what I'm looking at. As far as me just throwing money into it. So I've yet to find another profitable hobby. But is it any different of someone, you know, why is it only when it's like Bitcoin versus Litecoin or Digibyte or Ethereum or Cardano or XRP or Stellar, or, you know, just because it's another asset does not mean that that is scammy to trade between, especially when they have plenty of liquidity. So, and it's not like I'm moving millions of dollars in one trade or stupid stuff. And I never trade with leverage. I always hold the asset. I either hold the asset and then I'll throw a little on an exchange to set a sell order into a bull or even into a bear, you know? So, but I mean, to claim such a thing is ludicrous. You know, if I began in equities in 95. So, I mean, is it sacrilegious to say that, you know, I traded Apple for Google and then for Microsoft stock? Really? I disagree. And then to go all in on one investment vehicle is rather dumb. Um, I mean, how do they say not all your eggs in one basket? So, I mean, during the pipeline burst, I mean, if you own BP when that happened in the Gulf of Mexico, I mean, you were screwed. But if you own Exxon, you were okay. So, I mean, it's like, little tit for tat. That's all. I just don't get it. Now, granted, we don't need 20,000 coins. We need to take what's out there and develop further more what's already available. I mean, otherwise, all I see is just money grabs out there. Everybody wants to create a new coin, a new token, and it does this and does that and saves the world and all of this other bullshit, and then they don't even have a working product. Or if they do, what does it do? What is its use case? So, at that point, it's just mud at the wall. What is this I'm looking at? Polygon. Okay, Polygon. Let me go. 3-month chart. Yeah, that's a nice 3-month chart. Where was this? 75 cents, roughly. I mean, I don't give a shit about a Satoshi or two. To be determined. Ain't that it? So yeah, 75 cents. You doubled in Matic in the last 3 months. And let's go to the 1 year to find November, right? October, November. That's a nice November to remember. That nice little dip. Again, it's across all the different crypto because of the trading pair or trading pairs. So between USDT, USDC, whatever stablecoin of your choice, and BTC. So yeah, I don't follow that logic that it doesn't move. Market as a whole moves. It's just which asset. I mean, let's go to XRP. Go take a look at ZERP. So 3 month. Well, here again, SEC, right? SEC, but then again, who's doing what? And if anyone gets any sort of look, I'm for XRP in this manner, in that I see it as SEC versus all of crypto. I don't view it as just XRP. There's more at stake here. And I'm sorry, but I don't know of another crypto project with $100 million to throw at a legal team. So hopefully we get some clarification and definition legally from some of this. So as far as in November, what is this? No, I need to get back to the 1 year. November, is this November? Yep. Another little drop. That same measured move because of other trading pairs. But yeah, I think the bottom is in. Like on Bitcoin, 15,000. Excuse me, 15,000 and some change, I think, is the absolute bottom. I didn't think that we were going to drop below 19,000 in Bitcoin because of the previous market cycle. Let me see. The previous market cycle didn't drop below the, what was it, $3,500 in December 2019. Let me find that. Wait, let me go to all. 2019, it was like 3,500. I see in my head. Yeah. So, no, that's 18. Yeah, December 2018, January 2019. I remember that well because my father passed in March. And then in April, I went on tour with crypto, doing doing a bunch of meetups and traveling the country. So just to get out there and go meet a bunch of people. But yeah, 3,500. Ain't that gonna be something? But yeah, we didn't drop down like we did previously because the 3,500 was not as low as the 1,200 or so. Where was that? Back in the day. Darn it. No, that's 2017. It was like 2014. You know, right before the Mount Gox crash, it was like 1,200, I remember. Somewhere. Somewhere in here it was like 12. I remember $1,200 in 2014. And then it dropped down, and that's where I began. Yeah, so somewhere around in this ballpark. There it is. December 2nd, 2013. So I was eyes on the prize at that time, but I didn't purchase. Thank God I wasn't in Mt. Gox, you know, or Quadriga or any of these other scams. So, you know, like FTX, whatever. But, and here again, well, how is that so different? FTX and these different exchanges. How is that any different than the current system? You know, look at the amount of derivatives at JP Morgan or Bank of America or whomever you wish to go take a look at. But yep, that's about what I think. Go back over here, see what y'all are up to. Cliff High is too good to meet. I would love to meet Cliff High. I mean, he called a lot of things correct before the blue chicken cult bullshit came into play. You know, Corey Good and all the other psychic UFO alien abduction people. I don't know what else cannot be said. LCX, yes, I do plan to purchase LCX. Yes, because they are MiCA compliant and they can possibly be another, how would you say, coincidence theorist. So yeah, I'm looking at LCX. Yes, I did see LCX go to like 13 cents. From what, 2 cents not all that long ago. So yeah, it is on my radar for a few reasons. Some right now can be viewed or as you know, coincidence theorists. Do I still own XPRT? Yes, I do. No, not cigarettes. This is actually a cigar. So sorry, I'm trying to go back through and read through and keep up with all of this. Thought it would go to $30. What, Theta? Yeah, I did too. I thought it was going much higher than $30. I mean, with all the different patents and all. That's another thing. Keep an eye on who holds patents within this market, because when we do go from one system into the next, into this digital economy, those who hold patents will have weight within law. So I understand that everyone says that, you know, code is law. Okay, code is law within code, but law is law. And I'm looking at who holds patents, and I'm as well as who's working on legislation and regulation, LCX, being compliant. So I'm looking at those different types of things right now. But as a market as a whole, yeah, I think that right now we're at the beginning stage of this cycle. So, and that's crypto as a whole, not a maximalist point of view. But yeah, I still do own XPRT persistence on the Cosmos ecosystem. I've actually increased my position while it's been on sale. My last buy was like at 50 cents, 49 cents. I think it touched like 48 or 47 cents. I'm not looking at a chart right now. I'm just going off of memory. Living in the past with old coins. Cheers to that. Cheers to that, because you're right. It is going to be a back to basics moment as far as, well, I mean, there's a lot that can go away. 20,000 coins. There's no need for all that bullshit. Just swap Litecoin for Polygon 20 minutes ago. LCX. To actually do something, yeah, they do different things very well. Each are going to do different things. That's just it. It's not just currency. There's a lot more than currency at stake here. So I mean, it's software. Look back at previous software you've used over the years, at Excel and Word and different. This is software. In different software do different things. Same. There's no difference within cryptography. Too good to Cliff High is too good to meet. No, actually, I don't know how one individual who I did meet actually found Cliff at Cliff High's residence. I mean, but that is not recommended for anyone to just show up at anyone else's door unannounced like that, especially if they're a billionaire. Just saying. I mean, those kind of people make others go away. So what you talking about, Willis? He doesn't want others to get cookies. Hoskinson disagrees. Well, he's welcome to that opinion. Code is law within code, and code is not law. Law is law. So, yeah. Now, granted, the question herein becomes, how do you subpoena open source? That is what I would like to see. How would that happen? Or is it that they tried to subpoena open source, and then by no one representing, that then becomes a shut and dry case? I don't agree with that. I have reservations against that. Cliff High is a billionaire. I don't know. I have no freaking clue. I do know he lost 1,000 Ethereum just because he was playing and toying around with it, and then now he can't even access it. So there's no telling. He might be. I mean, I remember Cliff High in 1997 on like CNBC discussing $600 silver, stuff like that, and $20,000 Dow at that time. And that was in his data. Now the $20,000 Dow has happened, but silver has not. I don't know. I have reservations about metals. I mean, I own metals. So I'm diversified. And, I even took back my original capital investment of crypto back into metals during this last bull run in 2021. So I got all of my money back, and I was able to do a lot as far as construction on the property. And I was able to do quite a few other things, and travel and go to crypto events. So, I mean, I won. I won this cycle. So, yeah, I hope he is a billionaire. I can't wait to see the first trillionaire come from cryptocurrency. So it may be along the lines of the Winklevoss twins or something. They got like 200 or 300,000. I think it was 200,000 Bitcoin. They bought back from the government when they seized it from Silk Road. Reggie Middleton is already a millionaire. Or does that say billionaire? Oh, trillionaire. couple movements there. Reggie Middleton and trillionaire. There's a couple things there with Reggie. I mean, I own Veritasium. I have since I couldn't figure out the ICO of Veritasium, because Veritasium, when it came out in ICO, was a Bitcoin contract, and I couldn't figure out how to send the Bitcoin contract to participate in the ICO. And then there was something where you had to convert from Bitcoin into Ethereum and then copy the Bitcoin wallet address and all. Look, that was so long ago. I wish I would have paid attention to it. The ICO, I remember, was like 3 weeks. The first week it was like $2. The second week it was $4. Third week it was $6. But during this bear market, I picked up one or two when it dropped down to $2 and $3. So while no one was looking at it, I was picking up a few because, I did well in Veritasium, but, it's just like to see the amount of corruption, right? And, with a software that is working in the Jamaican stock market, and it was working and solving issues for the Jamaican stock market. I question, will that then become a day for the United States and other nation states to then implement and use the VADAR or VADAR, VE, what was it? AIRD or AIDR. I forget how it was spelled, but that software can actually go through and analyze each crypto project, and I think that would be a useful tool for different nation states to use and implement in their analysis of each crypto. But knowing who's in charge at these alphabet soup agencies at the moment with a clear agenda against crypto, I don't know. Here again, Reggie Middleton's patent, is he filing patents overseas, like in Asia and other places? Because I know that in the EU, that's been a friend of mine's comment back to this side of the pond, is that yes, the patent is within Japan and the United States. I understand that, but it has no, how do you say, jurisdiction or whatever. It has no weight in the EU, as far as at the moment, from what I understand. Well, very is difficult to get. I purchased a one or two as of recent as well. It was what I didn't use Ether or Fork Delta this time. I used was it Mercantox? Yeah, I think it was Mercantox. To get it, I didn't have an issue. I mean, the only issue with Mercantox is when you withdraw it, they withhold 0.8 of a vary, and that's kind of expensive as far as a transaction. And on top of that, then you have an additional Ethereum charge. I was charged like $11 or $12 at that time. But there is a clear reason why CMC, Coin Market Cap, and several other paid shills within this ecosystem of cryptocurrency, why they it seems all orchestrated, why they don't mention it, and why it still shows it in red at the top on Coin Market Cap. You know, it's like, yes, he paid $9 million to the SEC, but there was no it was there was no conclusion to it. There was nothing proven of guilt. So I don't understand any of that. If anything, I think that they were going after him to shut him down because his software is too powerful, and that, you know, in my opinion, they want to run CBDCs and try different things, and I think that they're going to fuck up once or twice. And from that, my opinion is that these different nation states and governing agencies should then use the Veritasium, the Vadar, at that point to analyze these different assets and projects within crypto to see who is a scam, who is a sham, you know, fly by night, fluffy, shiny object that's just a polished turd. So, just my opinion. $30. Don't know. I do not know. Let's see. Let me go back. Get something to drink too. All right, let's see if we took enough insulin to kill a horse. $387. No, I'm gonna take another 10 units real quick. Darn it. I keep pushing the same button over and over. I went out to eat. Went and had a nice hamburger and a big, large serving of onion rings. I know I ate too much, but whatever. It was a good hike there and a good hike home. I might go turn the hot tub on. I don't know. I just need to get my insulin under control. But yeah, look, I just wanted to come out here and throw a few things together and show some of what it is that I see that's going on within crypto as a market cycle as a whole. Will we get damning legislation, anything like that? I don't know. I do see them trying to control the on and off ramps with that of CBDCs, and trying to link that to your account so that way you can pay your fair share. of every transaction, right? $600 or more, or whatever kind of bullshit they want to throw out there next time, especially like unrealized gains. Our fearless leaders like Janet the Felon Yellen. But anyway, what are you going to do other than opt out and invest in crypto just as a solution to the problem in 2008, right? So anyway, that's about it. I just rambled on for a little bit. And let me see, where am I? There you are. Nope, there you not are. All right. Well, anyway, it's been real. It's been fun, but not real fun. Nah, just kidding. Y'all be cool. Go make it a day. Later.